How's it going? Wow, these 5 planets in retrograde. Oh boy. And Mercury retrograde, and all the energies that we've been experiencing the last couple of days. It was literally impossible to be able to come and do a live on the first of the month. I don't even know how I made it today. It has been such an expanded type of energy, and those of you who follow the Schumann resonance will totally get this part, because they've been talking about how much the energies have been so heavy. But we are coming into June being a shaken up, clearing, energy shifting, surfing the waves type of energy for the rest of this month. But I don't know where it is. So, because it's still like, what is going on? All the new realities, all the new energies. But we also, with the 5 planets retrograde right now, there's a lot of revising, reviewing, reconnecting, reevaluating, reclaiming, rebalancing through the retrograde. So June is really ringing in all the changes. But I mean, have you not been getting used to all these energetic shifts and ascension symptoms? And I mean, the list just goes on and on. I mean, I don't even know anymore with the crystals. I have so many, it's unbelievable. So, and I'm sure you all do as well. You have your favorites. And it's really been like, well, which one do I connect to? And which one do I hold on to? Which one can I hold on to? Because the energies that are going to be coming in the next few weeks, again, are going to be pretty next level. Not to mention that we are sandwiched in between 2 eclipses. So this next eclipse is awakening the solar angelic presence, igniting the inner Kundalini fire. So there's going to be some really powerful transmutation that's going to be going on. So I started to pull some cards already, and wow, it came up. Source of new fuel. But the one that really got me was this one, that embrace the change. I mean, unbelievable, because that's exactly what we're going through right now. Not to mention the eternal energy and new perspectives. So there's a lot of great shifting coming through. And with Mercury being retrograde right now in Gemini, it's also highlighting a lot of mental activity. Listen to that. Now we have the sirens going off. So there you go. That's the proof. Pay attention to the mental unraveling of distortions, old emotional wounds. And here again, I pulled, wow, new perspectives, sacred knowledge. But what's really incredible about it is that it is an aspect of essential growth. So we're really transforming. We're really transmuting a lot of different aspects of ourselves so that we can quantum leap, we can move forward. Hi Candace, hi Tina, it's so fantastic to connect with you. I hope you guys can send messages this time, because the last time I did a live there was so many comments and I saw nothing, and I felt so bad. And afterwards, I mean, I went back and I responded to everybody, but it was just sometimes technology. Oh, wait a minute, it's Mercury retrograde, so why would technology want to work out so fantastic? So as we move through June, just have fun en route. It's time to play. It's time to move outwards. And as we're opening up a bit more, I'm even careful to even say those words right now. Again, you cannot lock down a sovereign soul. So the activations, the opening up, the transmutations are coming. And you're going to find as Venus moves into Cancer, actually it would have happened yesterday, you're going to be feeling all sorts of changes in and around and through you. And I've been finding too, and let me know if you've been feeling this as well, a lot of out of time, a lot of out of space, not sure where you are, the timing, what's happening, what's moving forward. And I've been working on a little super secret project that I'm going to be letting you guys in on. I'm so excited to tell you. I'm bursting to tell you guys, but it's not the time yet. And I've been working on this really amazing project, and even this project today and yesterday was just making my head spin. So I had to walk away from it and give it some space so that we can give whatever needs to unfold or maybe unravel that will still come from it. So think of this right now as your mid-year check-in. How are you feeling? What have you accomplished? How do you feel things moving forward? What energies have you embraced? What distortions have you released? What traumas have you embraced? There's a lot coming, and June really feels like a new start, on a fresh start on so many levels as we move through all these new cycles, these new transformations. And after all the death and rebirth energy of the last few months, it's really a lot of old cycle ending, karmic releasing of our ancestral lineages. So these were some extremely heavy emotions, heavy wounds that we've been carrying for thousands of years. So now it's time, again, the sirens paying attention that it is releasing, but still keep that attention on nurturing and honoring yourself, your soul, your family lineage as we move forward, as you keep letting go, because your ego might still be giving you some resistance. Thank you, sirens. And so as we deep dive, as we transform, as we move on, just keep allowing yourself to integrate. And this next few days, things will be still unraveling, unfolding, moving out, coming out from within. But now we move into the next eclipse. So this next one is a solar eclipse, and they call it the Ring of Fire. It'll be taking place very early in the morning. For those of you who are in Canada, it will be happening, depending on the time zone, East Coast will be happening about 7 a.m. So West Coast, 4 a.m. And for those of you in Australia, I believe it's actually it's the next day. So we're going to be doing another eclipse event. The last one we had was absolutely extraordinary, and I cried from some of the comments and the emails that I got from the people that came, because the souls that came had such an incredible experience that was absolutely life-altering. It is just such an honor. And with eclipses energy doesn't just work on the day of the eclipse. It can work up to 6 months, up to 18 months. That's how deep these are. And right now, because of the axis that we're in, the eclipse cycle that we're in, this one started back in June of 2020 when we did the Trinity. We called it the La Rosa Trinity eclipses. But this specific eclipse lineage of it ends in December 2021. So we still have another 6 months or so in the cycle of this specific eclipse. And so think back to a year ago. Where were you a year ago? What have you learned? What have you shifted, changed, brought forward, expanded, evolved, grown from? And what do you want to release through all of this? So this is a really powerful time, and we're in the middle of the eclipse gateway sandwich evolution. And between the solar, and I forgot to bring water, and the solar and the lunar eclipse portal. So we're going to be preparing for the next one. And this next one is a partial eclipse that occurs when the moon is the furthest away from the earth. So this one will be a very deep one, moving through your Kundalini fire and really helping you to embrace your power and to connect. And the crystal grid, we have a crystal grid for this month, is really interesting because they told me to make sure that it was only clear quartz and citrine. And with the citrine, it represents the eclipse. So I invite you all to get yourself a citrine, get it ready for next week's eclipse, and hold on to it or put it in the sun, let it charge for the next few days so that it prepares for the energy shifts and the nourishment and the key codes and the solar codes, light codes of the eclipse, excuse me, to further your evolution. And with the grid that we have this month for our beautiful Goddess Alchemy community, it will support you to elevate your frequency, elevate your energy, but to keep it clear. And because it's clear quartz, it's just clear quartz. There's a bit of selenite in there too. But the clear quartz is to help amplify all aspects of what is needed the most of right now. They didn't want to throw in any more combinations because we've already been through so much with all the combinations. Yeah, I'm not getting any comments, so I'm gonna have to look at them afterwards. I'm not sure what's happening, so it must be Mercury retrograde. And so through the path that's ahead right now, you're going to have a lot of opportunities that are going to be revealing themselves, a lot of changes. And sometimes too with eclipses, things happen really fast, really suddenly. They really start to move forward. So this is going to be a really good time to also do some extra clearing through your house, your space, clear your grids, get your home cleared. Usually we say give your house a good sage smudging clearing at least once a season. I'm a little crazy. I do it like once a month or every time I feel it. But I also play singing bowls all the time, and the place is gridded with crystals up the wazoo, so it's a very energetically awakening space. But you know, do what feels right for you. And if you play the drums, the bongos, the crystals, put them where you feel they are being called to within your space so that you can really anchor in. And I also have an invocation that I can place underneath in the comment section that you just copy and paste, and you can invoke it every single day. It takes 3 minutes to say, and you can turn your space into a temple of light. So it connects you with heaven on earth. So not just around you, but within you. And there's going to be a lot more calmness, a lot more shifting coming. Give it a few weeks, but we still have the next few squares of Saturn and Uranus. So there's a lot of mental activity that's happening right now, and you're going to want to have your hematite, lepidolite, the calming crystals on you right now, so that your anxiety or any anxiety that you might be feeling will be able to dissolve and help you just to flow, and to make sure that you can go out right now and connect with the earth as much as you can. Lie on the ground with your back on the ground so that your solar plexus can really align with the magnetic grid of the earth and your feet. And what it'll do is it takes about 15 minutes. You actually feel the energy flow right through, come out your solar plexus, and then whip through like the infinity loop, and then go back through your solar plexus into the center of the earth. And it helps you to just release everything, and it connects you. If you move it through your body downwards into the crystalline grid, and it really helps to open up all the next doors and doorways and pathways that are meant for you specifically. So those are really great ways to connect. I wish that I could see your comments, because I was going to say if you have any questions, throw them in and I can throw some cards on it for you. But with our technical difficulties, I'll just pull a few more cards, and then I'll show you the grid, and then I'll play the bowls for you. And forage, don't follow. So again, it's about you aligning with yourself. I think we pulled that a few weeks ago as well too, and that you're not alone. We're all moving through this together. We're going through the experiences, and the clarity of your insight as your mental brain expands. And remember that eclipse last week too was very much on the pituitary and the pineal gland line. So it had a lot to do with the evolution, the expansion of the 4 quadrants of your brain. And for those of you who also have crystal skulls, it was reconnecting you to the ancient wisdom, the tablets, the scrolls of light, and they're saying unfolding lesson opening up for you, and reawakening the messages from the divine and aligning to the natural cycles. So keep flowing, keep moving through the energy frequencies, and really do the best you can to take care of yourself through all these roller coaster of energies that we've been experiencing. There is so much value in it, and just lean into it. Stop resisting it and let it guide you to where you truly need to be. Your soul always knows, and there's always a divine intelligence to all of this. So you know what they say, man plans and God laughs. So let's take you now to show you. Here is the grid. I don't know how well you can see it. There we go. Maybe now you can see it. Ugh. It's the best angling. So you can see we have the clear quartz is representing the four corners with amethyst to help with the mental calmingness, to allow the expansion and elevation of your brain. This is skull site on top of selenite with the ancient, you can see runes on it, so that it can give you the download of the wisdom that is meant for you at this time. So what I could do is maybe take a picture of it so you can see it and see which symbol you feel the most drawn to, and we can look it up and see the meaning of it for you. So this will be up for the month, and it will hold the space to keep the alignment, the community, the energy, so that everybody receives a light body healing as well too throughout the month as we expand into these new frequencies of light and work through taking the next step with our diamond strength, because that's what you're evolving into. You got to go through some of the pressure to become a diamond. So as we move through, move forward, and move on through the energies, coming into the next aspects and the last half of 2021, breathing through it, allowing all the new paths to reveal themselves. Just allow yourself also to be guided, and the ordinary will seem extraordinary. Take a deep breath, inhale through the nose. And just allow yourself to release, surrendering. Any old emotional wounds, any stress, trauma, anxiety you might be holding, if you've been clenching your jaw, any frustration, just feel it dissolving. Some of you may have been experiencing your mind racing. A lot of that has to do with the Gemini energies and the retrogrades. So again, hematite is one of the best crystals to hold on to or to wear as a bracelet, especially through any Mercury retrogrades. It'll calm the anxiety, and it'll help to sort your brain out and help you to feel like you can trust the process. And as you feel the energy, visualize a tube of light the width of your body. For she, for her, and for he that also identifies as she. Visualize the tube of light flowing into the center of the earth, connecting you to the crystalline core heart center of the Earth Mother. And just feel any tension, stress within your beautiful homoluminescent body dissolving and being sent down to be transmuted to the light. And now call back your power. I call back my power. I am sovereign. I am free. Just use those 3 magical words a few times a day. You'll be amazed at how your energies shift and realign, reconnect within the self. And just visualize a beautiful diamond surrounding you. And feel it clearing out, releasing any debris or mucus from within your field. We're going to invite the Arcturians in to come forward and use their prana wind clearing device and their diamond cylinder to pull up any excessive energies, especially from the 4 quadrants of your brain. as your brain, your pituitary, your pineal gland expand. For those of you who wear earrings, you can try wearing amethyst or Herkimer diamonds to really help awaken your pituitary, your crown, and also up towards your soul star chakra, your 8th chakra. And just feel yourself as you're connected with the earth. Let's connect to the cosmos. Connecting with the grand central sun. Feeling the energies. We ask for an acetone alignment, cosmic and planetary integration. And we ask to upgrade all of your God crystals and seed packets. Mother Mary comes forward and she places her hand upon your shoulder, letting you know that the nurturing, the support is here. She's reaching her hand out to you so that you may take it and invite her, allow her into your life. So that she can help you with your expansion, growth, and evolution. The awakening of the serpent sisterhood, brotherhood is on the rise. And feel the divine currents of the Kundalini beginning to flow upwards through the soles of your feet, the base of your spine, flowing up towards your heart center. Where it connects in with the beautiful luminescent light of the cosmic realms of the Kundalini. It's beautiful illuminated essence flowing down, pouring in through your crown chakra, flowing into your pituitary, your pineal gland, bathing, saturating it in all these beautiful cosmic energies. And then feel it flowing out in expansion towards all the 4 quadrants of your brain. And bringing your focus to your pituitary, your pineal gland, right here in the center of your forehead. Begin to see it erupting like a violet fire, like a pilot light just bursting into flames. And then feel this violet fire as it flows into every quadrant, every section, every cell, molecule, tissue, into the space between the spaces. And releases any debris, any mental chaos, over-intellectualization, doubt, fear. See it dissolving to the light. Dissolving back into unity. And see the violet fire as it turns into the holy white flame. See it transmuting all the lower frequencies. And as you feel this beautiful serenity, calmness descending over you, this peace, feel it flowing into the rest of your beautiful homoluminescent body. We now call forth your higher self, your divine presence. And see this beautiful being of light. It looks exactly like you, but it has no shape, no form. and see it stand before you. And see as your eyes meet, divine to divine, soul to soul, womb to womb, or womb to hara. Feeling this divine nurturing and Mother Mary standing, holding this space as Venus is now moved into Cancer. Allow yourself to feel those emotions of healing descend over you. Feel your soul matrix. The matrix that connects you with your nourishment of self, being healed, rewired, realigned. And as you take another deep clearing breath, feel the expansion of your lungs. Many of you will feel a shift through your root chakras now that the lockdowns are seeming to be over. You'll feel more flow coming into your legs. And then just see your beautiful divine self, your higher presence, stepping behind you, sending a gorgeous shimmering golden thread out from the crown chakra to the crown chakra of your physical self. And then back to your third eye, your throat, and all the way down to your root chakra. And feel as your higher self steps into your physical homoluminescent body temple. Feel the embodiment, the aliveness, the awakenedness. We're just going to ask your monad to activate your Merkaba. Spin the inner Merkaba to the right, the outer Merkaba to the left, to help ground, solidify, and anchor all that has been called forth at this time. And feeling the energies aligning. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Bringing yourself back into the ever-present infinite now. And when you feel it is the right time, open your eyes. We pulled mindful creation. Allow yourself to awaken. Allow yourself to dream into being the realities, the wishes, the dreams, the goals that you wish to accomplish for yourself. Allow this Mercury retrograde to revisit, revise you on all the things that you no longer need, or all the things you wanted to connect to but didn't allow yourself to. Bring those dreams back into the future and move forward. Allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to experience. It has been my greatest joy to connect with you tonight. I'm so sorry the comments aren't working, so I will go back and look at them after the live is over and do my best to respond. I wish you a beautiful June. We have a gorgeous grid up for this month. See how it really shifts the presence, the energy for all of us. And next week we're going to have another eclipse event, so I hope you can join us. It'll be on Thursday. And we'll do our best to pop in to connect. I'll come back on in a few days and give you some more information about the eclipse. It's definitely a big one. And I wish you all a beautiful June. Mwah.